What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Loners. Thank you guys for checking in again. This is our long-running show here. We hope you guys enjoy all our videos. I do feel bad. We've been neglecting going through comments, and I do feel bad.
It's Brian's job.
But no, it's not. It's our job. But we will definitely make an effort to go through back and respond to as many people as we can. If you haven't yet, please jump over to our vlog channel, like and subscribe. Okay, we're gonna start posting again. I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. So this is episode number 143. So today we're going to do a video called Roasting Stupid Travel Advice from TikTokers. It's a brand new video from Honest Guide. So let's see.
If you want to search for something online, you're gonna most likely turn to Google. Well, guess what? More than half of Gen Z actually don't turn to Google, but they go to TikTok to look up stuff. So let's see what we actually find when we use TikTok as a search engine. We're tour guides in Prague, so we're gonna look for stuff related to Prague. It's important to mention that we are locals based from the city. We're not just travelers coming here for a week and then giving recommendations. So let's search for best food in Prague.
Things I wish social media told me before visiting Prague. The beer is so inexpensive here that it's typically cheaper than water. Not only do you drink it, but you also bathe in it.
Beer may be cheaper than water in some cases, but we do not bathe in it. Actually, even the beer spa that was shown in this video, the stuff you're taking the spa in is not beer.
Stop, there's a gingerbread store off at the beaten path.
Wait, why would you? That does not sound good to bathe in beer.
You know what? Don't knock it till you try it, I guess. But what are they? I mean, he said they're not in beer. What are they in then?
Yeah, I know he should have said
Is it like,
yeast water.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Are they just calling it beer, but it's something else? I don't know.
Literally smells like Mrs. Claus's kitchen. And it's a must, especially if you're visiting during the holidays.
Oh, a gingerbread store off the beaten path. This store is legit right in the middle of the most touristic attractions there are in Prague. You know what's off the beaten path? Černý most Orzličí. Never heard of it? Yeah, it's off the beaten path. Not this.
Actually, this is
so
definitely
mad.
not intuitive if you're from the States. But if you don't have any change in local currency, you will not be using the bathrooms.
What? What? What are you talking about? The machine you're filming, that giant thing in front of you, is there for only one reason: to accept your card. We pay and use cards more than you in America. Yeah, I forgot. You're stupid because you're from TikTok. See that?
Damn, he's going in. He's going in on them.
Did Google pay him to make this video?
I know.
Holy shit.
This is giving me
He's
the.
so mad.
It's giving me the. If you guys haven't watched it, you probably don't even know. Watch. There's a YouTube video with Cat Williams talking.
Oh, that just came out.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Listen, I'm guilty of using TikTok if I'm traveling somewhere, but I don't use it for tips. I use it for like.
You use it as a
things to
search
do.
engine, though.
Yeah, I'll use
Yeah.
it for like, what is there to do? Not tips.
Well, I guess it is kind of tips, though.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's
Yeah.
saying it's tips, yeah. Or travel
Big
advice.
thing in front of you, that black thing, you tap your card, Apple Pay, whatever. See the thing above that? That's a hole you stick your card in. Into the comment section. Nobody from Prague actually bathes in beer. It's a tourist trap. I'm not sure if it's a tourist trap, but it's right. Nobody from Prague does that. Some public toilets actually accept card. Yeah, like the one you showed on the video.
And she said, wait,
you're kidding, right? I'm out of here.
Girly.
He
Five
said I'm
things
outta
you
here.
should know before coming to Prague. The currency used in Prague is the Czech crown, not euro.
Okay, that's good to know.
Beer is cheaper than water. Prague actually has the highest beer
That's dope,
consumption
though.
in the world.
Let's go to Prague.
Fun fact, it's being said a lot that we consume the most beer in the world, but when there was COVID and no tourists were coming to Prague, the Czech Republic, we lost the title. So I think it's mostly
wow.
tourists who drink it here.
That makes sense.
Smoking is allowed indoors and in dining areas.
Smoking was banned on the 31st of May 2017 is something you'll find on Google. No, smoking is not allowed.
So make sure to be well prepared before coming to Prague.
by not watching TikTok videos. Let's go to another one.
Imagine going to a city where beer is literally cheaper than water. Prague is one of the
That's
most
like
beautiful cities.
That's like the selling point of
For
all
everybody.
of them. Yeah, the beer's cheaper than water.
Listen, it's working for me. Though,
I was gonna say that does sound kind of intriguing. we got to go to Prague.
in the world, so how far would $100 get you in a single day?
Oh, these guys are on this. How far $100 gets me in Prague challenge. Let's see.
We heard about the most famous dessert that you could get in Prague. It's called the Debunking. I think I said that right. We spent about $2 on this dessert, and it was freaking delicious.
Now I know the sweet you are eating. It's created for tourists. Locals don't really eat it. It's made for tourists by foreigners. And it does not cost $2. It never did. The one you're holding in your hand is around $10, and there's 4 of you, so you're probably wasting $40 on it.
Before walking around the city and looking at all of the beautiful buildings for free, we saw this funny beaver rat looking thing.
Funny red
Beaver rat looking thing.
It's called a nutria. You can Google it later.
There's no way. This is like the.
These are the people.
I
who
don't see
get
this, yeah.
A huge following too.
Yeah, it's
Please
wild.
don't TikTok it.
That's
This is your sign to visit one of the most hidden gems of Prague.
This cozy local cafe located in the heart of Old Town.
Comment a cup of coffee to send you the exact location and follow for more trips with Nesh.
Comment a cup of coffee and I will send you the exact location. Well, you also have some other choices. You can watch our video that is 10 years old, or you can simply rewatch this silly TikTok where you will see the exact address. Here's the name of the street, or of the square that she mentioned, and here's number 1. It's legit the least hidden spot. Let's go to the comments here as well, huh? Coffee cup, coffee cup, coffee, 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 coffee. Dude, like everybody's just commenting coffee because they want to know the exact location. And her reply to the exact location is, here it is, enjoy it inside the Scout Institute in Staroměstské náměstí, Old Town. My note for this TikTok is everything is wrong and the other way around. Let's see. Use public transport. It's one of the best public transports in the world. It runs for very cheap, and if you're 65 and older, you ride it for free. I don't know, Mirror Maze. I used to like it as a kid. If you don't like it, you don't have to go. Don't go to mini market and buy water. Well, I understand that. You've been cheated. You went into a tourist trap because you didn't Google that stuff before we were mentioning it. But just saying don't go to mini markets does not make any sense. You need context. You don't get context in these stupid videos. And then there's a kid eating a trdelník saying take cash. Don't take cash. You don't need cash. Now, I've actually searched for the term hidden gem, which is hugely popular among tourists traveling somewhere.
Yeah, it is.
And this is what I came across.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the
Yeah, that's beautiful.
No, dude, you didn't walk across an empty land. You actually trespassed to a place
shit.
where you're not supposed to be. This is an old quarry that is no longer used, and you're not allowed to go there. You know why? Because people die falling there. Should I Google how many people died there in the recent years? Oh, the latest death is from July of this year. 2 guys died because they
Damn.
went into this exact location that you claim to know like the back of your hand. Well, guess what? You don't know the place like the back of your hand because you claim it to be in Prague. It's not. It's not even within the city, nor outside the city. It's actually in the different region of the country.
Damn, he's just going off on these people.
I don't know who hurt him.
I know, he came in with a vengeance today.
He's
like, you know what?
time.
Fuck these people. Let's make a video about that.
You look lonely.
So I'm seeing this woman staring at this building. Then I scroll more, and there's more people staring in the
Five-story
same
clip.
direction. And I'm thinking, well, kind of does make sense. They're standing on a square with 2 different churches. There's a bridge from the 14th century, one of the oldest in Europe, that is
Damn.
really awesome with 31 statues on it. No, what they're actually staring at is one of the
It's
worst
fucking-
clubs I've ever been to. But it has 5 stories, which really attracts tourists.
That's like, yeah, remember was it in Madrid that her
Was it
cousin wanted to
7
go to this one on that we saw that had like 4 stories or something. 7 stories, yeah. Damn, yeah, it's similar.
You think now I'm gonna go into the comment section? No, I'm gonna go into the bar. Because there's a TikTok from inside.
Come with me and my husband to a 5-story club in Prague.
Each floor has a different genre of music and theme to the bar. The first floor was the world's first robotic bartender, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
The first floor was the first world robotic bartender. Once again, a piece of information that if you Google, you find out it's a lie. And also, I've been to this place. It's a shithole. And second, if this is the best thing you've ever seen in your life, I feel really bad for you.
The next bar that we went to was an 80s bar, and everyone's dancing to 80s music. Super cute dance floor, and this is the little cocktail bar area.
This does seem this seems like it's
Instagram
yeah,
chat.
and it seems like it really has nothing to do with like Prague culture.
Well,
it's
not.
It's not supposed to be that. I get that.
Yeah, I don't think they're going there to be cultured. I think they're going there to drink and party.
Yeah, I get that.
It still looks boring though.
Yeah.
Crazy bachelorette party here. Then we went to a hip.
Dude, this pen across the bar, it's like, oh, that's the place I really want to go to. This place screams you don't want to be there. Now, the club may be good. I haven't been there since I was 15 when it was kind of trending, which is almost 20 years ago. Hansa has been there once or twice. We do not know anyone else who would go there, so we went to Google to reviews to see if we can find some legit, honest review, and we found one. This guy is explaining the different floors. 5 floors with different music. First floor, empty floor. Second floor, crowd that just got out of jail. Third floor, kindergarten. Fourth floor, out of order. Fifth floor, empty floor.
What's out of order? An empty floor. What's the difference?
This is really something. Now, this video gives you a tip to walk to the chain bridge. The only way you can get to the chain bridge is by using a DeLorean and traveling back in time, because guess what? There's no freaking chain bridge in Prague. Now let's see if we can find some free things to do on TikTok. And I immediately found this beautiful TikTok video. The only problem is that the stuff she's showing is not free. The terrace Uprince became so popular thanks to Instagram and TikTok that the owners actually decided to make you pay just to go to the terrace, or you need to have a meal or drink, and I do not recommend that place. Now, this video is done by a professional, so I'm sure the information in it will be legit. I mean, it was viewed by 4 million people. Let's dive right in.
The holiday's coming up. Now is probably a good time to say that out of all places that I have traveled to, I don't think any place has ever looked as good in the snow as one of my favorite all-time cities, the historic city of Prague.
I totally agree with you, dude. Prague looks beautiful in snow. I mean, I just walked around and look at the picture I took. Amazing.
If you're planning on going to Prague this winter, I would definitely try to be there for the Christmas markets, which just so happen to be some of the best in all of Europe.
Totally agree, dude. The Christmas markets are awesome for your TikToks. The only problem, the market you're on is not a Christmas market. It's there all year long. It used to be like a locals market, but then the locals moved out and tourists move in, so now it's just full of tourist traps. It's horrible.
Other sights to see along the way, of course, include checking out the town square.
Yup, the town square actually has a name because we're a big town with many squares. This one is called the Old Town Square.
Town Square, which is one of Europe's biggest.
Well, guess what? I actually did the research, and this square is not even in the top 100 in Europe. Guess what? It's not even in the top 20 in our country. Like, have you heard of Sezimovo Ústí, Litoměřice, or Hradec Králové? They all have bigger squares than the Old Town Square.
And while you're at it, you might as well try out some absinthe as well at one of Prague's many absinthe shops.
Which most of them are a legit scam, selling you something that is not absinthe. Not the one that you showed, but many, many others. So you cannot just say, try one of many. No, you have to try like a specific one or two. I'm done. I don't want to watch any more TikToks. I've watched way too many preparing for this episode. If you do prepare for your travels, it's better not to rely only on one source, especially if that one source is stupid TikTok. You may find a cool place on TikTok, but maybe do a little bit.
He has a vengeance against TikTok. Yeah.
More of a research about it. Maybe there you will find that the information in TikTok is quite often a false information. We do have many videos on our channel. We do have maps on our Patreon. Link will be below in the description. And I'll see you next week, not on TikTok, but here on YouTube. Oh, wait. And I'll teach you a check word at the end that you may use when you're going to be looking for that famous 5-story club. It's called Karlovy Lázně, which means Charles Spa, because it used to be a spa, not a beer spa. Lázně is spa. Lázně.
All right.
Damn, he had the time to
I know.
go in.
That was wild.
I mean, Yeah, if you're watching TikTok for genuine information, that's on you.
Yeah, I mean, I do see how like they kind of package the information to just look how they want it to look.
Yeah, I know people definitely do not be researching.
Exactly. They'll just be like, let me just like, oh, that looks like it would be a good thing to film. Let me just say something about it, or like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, or
I mean, I usually get information before we go to places. I'll just look on YouTube like this, like how like something like this type of channel. Like when we went to Spain, I was looking at like this guy called I forget his name, something in Spain, but I was just watching stuff like that and learning about it, so like we could be prepared.
Yep. I still like TikTok when it comes to showing things around the world.
Yeah, like what's going on in the world.
I don't take it as an information source. Take it more as a visual.
I do think that this like niche of these like travel people, it's different. Kind of they're in their own box, I think, because there's other people who just talk about like actual things going on in the world and stuff like that.
Yeah, or they'll just like show their day in another country, which is I think totally fine. But yeah, if you're like, here's some tips.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah.
God, the internet. What a time to be alive.
I know.
Social media.
All right. That was a cool video. I'll put the original in the description. Also, make sure to jump over to our vlog channel, okay, guys? We appreciate y'all.
Comments on this video.
It's a different video.
Oh, never mind.
But yeah. All right. Peace, guys.
Bye. Thank you.